Hey everyone, it's Bee. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Sew HoneyBea. Today I wanted to share with you some of the things that I accomplished in the last couple of weeks. So let's get started. Let's start off with, what am I wearing? This is another t-shirt from the Spa Essentials pattern that I featured last video. With the t-shirt with the fold over elastic. This one here has just a regular fold over facing and just a jewel, smooth jewel collar. But I did again make it a shorter sleeve because the pattern, as if you remember, came in a long sleeve. So those are the things that I changed. But this one also is a really comfortable staple for my wardrobe. Another thing I wanted to mention really quickly was the May Sew Along. Yes, I know we are already in July, but it's the McCall 6994. On July 8th, I will be choosing the winner for the prize of the May Sew Along. So yeah, I finished the one skirt with that's navy with the pinstripe. And I'll go into more detail about that on next Saturday's video. I had to think about it. But, I'll go through the whole thing and the details and things that I changed and things that I liked. Because before, for the Sew Along, I did view D. But for the one that I will feature for next week, I did view B, and it is a full circle skirt, and then this one's an A-line. So we'll go over that, and actually that is the skirt that is right behind me on the mannequin here, and you can see it is in fact a circle skirt. And so the other pattern that is the blouse that is right behind me, the top, is Simplicity 8344, and it is this one right here. I really liked this one. I was gonna make it in a blue, like a royal blue jersey that I had shown. I'm still gonna do that one, but after I had made so many white t-shirts, I still had some white jersey left over, and you can see here that the body portion of this suit is in that white jersey. And then, but the flounce, what I did the ruffle in was an eyelet lace, and then I trimmed it out, and also in a really small lace trim. So I really liked the way that came out, and it's perfect for summer. I really did like this pattern. I'm gonna make quite a few more of these tops because it is a good staple in a wardrobe. There were definite things that I liked in this pattern. One thing being that it is a bodysuit, because being a tall person, I always have to extend or lengthen the hemline of a top or a blouse, whatever I'm making. And when I go to tuck in that blouse, a lot of times you will be able to see the hem ripple on the skirt from where you tuck that in, and it's like a line, the hemline there. But with the bodysuit, didn't have that problem. Really liked that. I loved that. And then I didn't have to worry about, if I was wearing it with a pair of jeans, if I sit down, is the blouse going to come untucked from the back side. So didn't have to worry about that either. Plus, liked that. And one thing that I did change on this though was the pattern called for using the snaps at the bottom, and it is there's snaps that come already on a piece of tape, not a tape, but like a ribbon tape, and then you just sew it on. Well, what let me show you a picture so you see what I'm talking about right here and right here. But what I used was just a sew-on snaps. I already had some of those. So, it's called snap tape. But I already had some sew-on snaps, so I just used those, and they worked just fine. But yeah, I really liked this pattern. Love. And another detail that I liked also was that there is a sleeve. Let me see if you can see it here. And that sleeve has a little elastic ruching right here. Just really liked that. And another thing is that other times, you know, if I want to, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it off the shoulder completely, probably not, but more like a boat neckline. Let me turn it here. But it also even has kind of like a Latin style that I liked, to where you can even put it up on your shoulders. Really, I really liked this pattern. Definitely gonna make some more of those tops. So next time you'll see it in the royal blue also. Another thing I wanted to talk about was the McCalls archive collection, the circa 1933. It's the McCall 6993. It was this skirt here. And the suit that I'm making out of the navy pinstripe was this one here. And I featured it. I hope it doesn't get the glare. But I featured this suit in, hope you can see that. Oh, there it went. But I featured that suit in last video. And I did the skirt, and I've made the skirt already once before in the charcoal fabric, but there were some changes that I did with the navy, and as I'm talking about it, I'll post pictures, because I tried to put it on the mannequin and put pictures of it behind me, and you couldn't see the details, and they're just too pretty to miss. But anyways, something I did on this pattern that I did differently, because I already have a charcoal skirt of the same exact pattern here, the skirt, actually it's this one. I lengthened that skirt on the charcoal one, I lengthened it by 6 inches. And because this skirt is an A-line skirt, it made it pretty full, not really full like a full 1950s skirt, but it was still a full A-line skirt. When I did the navy, I made the skirt straight. I eliminated that fullness at the bottom. So it's not like a pencil skirt. You'll be able to see it in what I'm talking about in the pictures. It's not like a pencil skirt, but it's not an A-line either. Really love the pleats in this skirt. They are extremely simple to do. They were simple for me, and the yoke in the front was also simple. As long as you keep track of the details and really when you're cutting out, when you're marking and everything, and if you are precise, really pay attention to details, easy. It is really simple. So yeah, I'm gonna again show the details. The yoke to this skirt is well, I guess I don't have to show you the picture if I can put a picture up here, but the yoke, really like the details on the yoke, because it isn't just a straight skirt. It has character to it with these details. With the 2 pleats in the front, there are no pleats in the back. The back is just a straight skirt with 2 darts at the waistline and an invisible zipper. But with the kick pleats is what I call them in the front. I really like that because you can even go down more narrow at the bottom at the hemline, which I think I might do again. But you can even go more narrow at the hemline, like I was saying, because when you're walking, you do not need a slit because you have the kick pleats. And so that as you're walking, the pleat will open and accommodate for the space you need to take each step. But when you're standing still, you have that silhouette of a really tapered skirt, and it makes you look taller, which I don't really need, but I do, because I am plus size. I do like to that the fact that it makes me look minimized in the length. So anyways, like that. Another thing that I did was the lining of the waistband and the front yoke area in the rainbow silky fabric that I'm going to line the jacket in also. I'll put a picture of that so you can understand what I'm talking about. Love the way that looks. No one sees it but me, but it makes me just that much happier. Another thing that I did was the hem. I used a stretch lace hem tape. It's lace. I don't know why they call it tape, but it's lace. And I sewed it on with a machine, but then I hand picked the hem to the skirt. And so I'm going to be uploading a video really soon here showing how the different hems that I use for the different garments. Yeah, so that you can understand how I do it and why. But anyways, love that. I'm going to be completing the jacket this week. So by next Saturday, you should be able to see that suit completed. I wanted to finish it actually last week, but I didn't get to do that. It was way too hot to be in the sewing room last week. We had here in Fresno, we had 9 days straight of over 100-degree temperature. And when it gets that hot during the day, it doesn't cool down at night either. So pretty much you live in the pool, not in the sewing room. So anyways, I am still determined to also complete this suit here in no real rush, but this is still a must-do on my thing for the summer. I want to share this with you really quick. This is Butterick 6463. It is a lifestyle wardrobe. What I'm wanting to do, because I had to I changed my mind on the other suit for my convention. Sorry about all the wrapping, the wrinkling paper noise. I'm trying to get this. Okay. But I changed my mind on the one of the suits that I was going to wear for the convention. And so I had to, once it got hot, I was like, too many suits. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one here. It is, again, the lifestyle wardrobe for Butterick 6463. That's this one here. Don't like that jacket. Yeah. But I did, let me put it up close. I do like the peplum on this blouse. And then the skirt, and of course I'm going to make the skirt longer, because if the skirt, although the models usually on these patterns are quite tall, but still, if I still lengthen it, because if I was to make this pattern the way it is, it would be even higher than above my knee, and that's not me. But this was the one, B and VB. I really like that ensemble. I'm thinking about wearing that on Friday, because it's a simple thing, and then wearing my suits on Saturday and Sunday. But love that. So yeah, didn't like the jacket. Oh, another thing, I'm not a person with bows. If you'll get to know me like that. But this, I guess you can see it more better. You can see it better here. There are bows that come to the front and tie. I don't like that, so I'm going to eliminate that. I may just do a belt, just a regular belt instead of a tie. But yeah, so that was something that I went to Joann's last week and picked up this pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and do this one. Really, really like that one. And this one, yeah, I don't know what color I'm going to do it in yet, but that's going to be the one that I'm going to switch with the other one. So for the convention, I'm going to be wearing this suit, this, whoops, wrong side, this outfit here, and then the 1960s outfit also. So anyways, yeah, next month I have a project going on in August for some friends of mine. So I'm not going to be doing a lot of garment sewing in the month of August. But I'm going to go, I'm thinking about doing some accessories for August. Because, yeah, because fall will be right around the corner. And once the end of August comes and the end of the conventions and all of that stuff, it's like we're in for the home stretch for the end of summer. But anyways, okay, so that's everything I wanted to share with you today. Like I said, I am going to be putting out a video on how I do hems, and it's going to be a series of hems, seams, and then some of my formulas for doing the master patterns and how I come up with the formulas and the numbers using a French curve, and so that you guys will be able to do that too if you want to, if it helps you out. I know it helps me out a lot. So anyways, I hope that this video, I wanted it to be really short. Yeah, so I guess I'll end it right there. I will see you hopefully really soon. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.